The years spent among the people of Waterdeep was highly rewarding. Your journey southward along the Long Road had taken you through Longsaddle, Tribor, and Amphale, past the Sword Mountains and the Desarin River, and finally to Waterdeep. When you first arrived, you were overwhelmed by the sheer magnitude of the City of Splendors. The bustling metropolis, a hub of trade and high culture, was beyond anything you had experienced at this point. So much to see and do, but you were on a mission and not there to indulge in its many and varied offerings. You could definitely see the logic as to why your sister had come to this place, looking for a way to take advantage of and utilize her interest in history. Not long after you arrived, you were greeted by some fellow believers of Byrang and escorted to their convent for food and lodging. Your plan was to work among the people for a few weeks, 2 months tops, and then move on to continue your good work. What you didn't expect was that the people were so welcoming and receptive to the words of you and your fellow clerics, what they were speaking, that before you had even noticed it, 3/4 of a year had passed. A far cry from the debacle that was Mirabar. It made you feel like all your sacrifices had been worth it. You were doing good in the world, bringing those that were without hope something that could bring some light into their lives. You were truly happy. But in the back of your mind, there was that voice that you would hear at night before you would drift off to sleep, wondering if Yumna was all right, if she was safe, and just as happy as you were. Some nights it kept you awake, but others it helped you to drift off to a deep, satisfying sleep. During the following 3 months, you tied up all your loose ends in the city, parted ways with your fellow clerics, and headed south once again along the Tradeway. This time your destination was Baldur's Gate, a place you had heard was in desperate need of some enlightening. The first week of travel was rough. You hadn't gotten much exercise in the last year, and the physical toll of the journey was very hard on your feet and knees. Now you find yourself walking alongside the misty forest. It hasn't been that long since you left the town of Daggerford for a night's rest and a decent meal, and you can already feel your feet swelling within your boots. Just as the discomfort becomes noticeable, the sound of music begins to echo through the air, distracting you completely. Roll me a perception.
A 12?
A 10?
A 10.
Okay, hang on a second. Okay, so you recognize the instrument being played as a lute, and whoever is playing it is pretty good as far as you can tell.
Okay.
How do you want to proceed?
The loot, is it in the same direction I'm headed?
On a 10 perception, it's not completely clear what direction it's coming from. It's just kind of filling the space.
Well, that's always nice to be nice to people. Let's go. I'll see if I can start finding my way towards it.
Okay.
Not going too far out of my way. I'm not going to backtrack to find it, but if it's moving forward, oh look, it's sounding louder.
As you move forward, you notice that it does get a little bit louder. Okay, so continuing down the tradeway, after a few minutes, you finally come across the source of the music. A small camp has been set up on the border of the forest, about 30 feet off the main road. There's a fire burning, with 4 smallish animal carcasses suspended over it by a clever arrangement of sticks. The smell of roasting meat fills your olfactories and makes your mouth salivate. Resting on one of the stones, bordering the fire, is a pot of boiling water. Or is it stew? You can't really tell from this distance. Okay, so... hang on 1 second here. Sitting beside the fire in a set of elaborate teal and royal blue armor is a very large man whose skin is a light shade of lavender. His large sword is planted in the ground in front of him, one hand resting on its grip. His piercing gold eyes are currently fixed on you. He's wearing an annoyed expression on his face, but you really can't surmise if the cause of it is your arrival or the overly flamboyant lute player on one knee beside him. An elven man, wearing an expensive-looking but rather worn-down leather ensemble, has the instrument resting on his knee that he strums expertly in time with the tapping of his foot upon the ground. Occasionally, he belts out a few overwritten verses about what you can only guess is describing some sort of sexual experience. Whenever he gets to the graphic details, a mischievous smile spreads across his face. Even at this distance, you can see his armored companion inwardly groaning and his eyes rolling back into his head whenever these salacious words are sung aloud.
Put your arms around me, baby. Can't you see I need you so? Hold it close against your skin. I'm about to begin loving you. Spit on your hands and stroke my cock. Play with my balls and tell me how big they are. Honey, rub your beaver up and down my face. Sit on the corner of the bed and watch me whack off. I keep going to do that.
Okay. How do you wish to proceed?
Hands. It's just like hearing the lyrics. Marcus is just like standing there, a little dumbfounded. Well, at least he's not singing this to children.
You see that mana bottle over there? Stick it up my ass.
Oh, he doesn't stop.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so
Yeah,
for the two of you, this guy wearing a set of chainmail armor with a large mace and shield strapped to his back, looking rather haggard and kind of a little hunched from the pain he's in that you can probably tell on his face, just kind of standing there watching this happen with his mouth open.
A new fan. Please, join us by the fire, friend.
Ah, you look how I feel.
Do I roll for
Sacred flame on both of them. No. No.
Bystander to you.
I approach. Yeah,
Okay.
and find a place to sit. Quite colorful lyrics.
Yeah, he's good about that. Quite a way with those words.
Cunning linguist.
I'm cutting something.
What
Oh,
what puts you on the road?
I myself, a traveling minstrel looking for inspiration beyond the tawdry lyrics that I have now.
sorry.
But if you'd like to hear more,
No, I'm quite good. And you, like nodding to Nazriel.
I guess at this point you would say former soldier, and I'm trying to figure out what now.
Oh, huh. A former soldier. Like anything stick out on the armor or anything like that, or
Roll me a history check.
it wouldn't be religion.
Yeah, actually try. Yeah, either history or
I think that
religion,
order's
whichever
religious,
one
though,
you
isn't it?
think would be more appropriate.
Yeah. Okay.
A 21. Okay, so you get a good look at his armor, like now that you're kind of up close and personal with him, and you see the color orientation, the configuration of it, the design of it, and it like instantly hits you. It's like, oh, that's Cerulean Conclave. They don't have the best reputation.
When you say you're no longer a soldier, retired with honor or left of your own choice?
Okay, if this weren't another player character, I feel like this would be like something like roll an insight roll to like gauge how much I should share.
Well, if you want, you could roll like a deception.
No, not to deceive. Well, like the insight. Like, is it safe for me to open up, or should I just stay mum?
Yeah, if you want, roll an insight on him to see if you feel safe with divulging any information to him or not.
I know it's kind of like unnecessary.
The holy symbol is actually out on the chest and everything. He never hides it.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so yeah, you see the roll.
Oh, hey, I saw your dice roll.
Yeah.
Your dice roll came across my screen.
Yes, it did. I saw it
That's
too.
cool. How'd you do that?
I don't know.
I had it
is that
set.
the new
I think
plan?
I had it set for everyone.
Well, I mean, I
Insight
could always see
17.
results.
So now that you have a close-up look at this person, sorry, I just bumped the microphone to my hand. Now that you have a close-up look at this person, you recognize him as belonging of the the Believers of Byring,
Chosen
of Byring,
Yeah.
which you know is like a benevolent sort
Home,
of church.
heart, life.
Yeah. So, and his demeanor, you kind of get the feeling that, yeah, he's not the judgmental type, and you'd probably be okay giving him some information.
Okay. Thank you. Long story short, I'll just say I've fled what was a long-term conscription, and I'm not sure where to go next. All I knew was that I needed to get away from those people.
Excellent. Like, he doesn't hide it at all. He's very happy. Like, he was suspicious at first, and then like
I said, on the 21 that you
lights
rolled,
up.
you know that they don't have the best reputation. Like they present themselves as a religious organization, but they don't do the type of things that would be considered good.
Yeah. So yeah, that's excellent. I'm glad that you have found a better way of life.
I like big butts, and I cannot lie. You are the brother.
It doesn't feel like a better life, but I think everything is relative.
Everything is relative. And you're just traveling for inspiration or other reasons, or
Yeah, there's a lot to see in the world. I've seen some of it. I'd like to see all of it.
yeah,
And
I don't think you're talking
I'm
about
meeting
the
a-
world.
What's that?
He means both world and women. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, he wants to see all of them. Yes. We've been through this.
There's a reason why they call it around.
Your ways will land you in trouble
Trouble's
If
kind
they-
of fun.
if they haven't already.
Well, that's why we got you now.
I'd say roll an insight on him.
Boom, just adopted a cleric.
Oh gosh.
An 11.
Yeah, very poorly done.
So after he says, well, we got you now, you kind of get the impression that how do I word that? He knows that you would come in handy being around him the way he is, but he also dreads you being around because of the way he is.
Like, he can pull me out of the fire, but then he's going to scold me for getting into it. So I'll live. I'll just have a headache for a day or two.
I can't take his money. I can't print my own money. I might as well just lie down and die.
So the smell of the cooking meat kind of starts to take on a little acrid note.
Uh-oh, burning.
All right.
I'll react. get the food off there.
Dex save to get the food off before it burns.
Oh, Dex save. Oh, I'll leave that to you.
And Marcus, now that you are close enough, you do realize that yes, it was a pot of some sort of a broth with some like woodland vegetables, like some mushrooms that they had foraged, floating in it, and I guess they're intending to dump the meat into that.
Oh no! What are they trying to do? Are any of those mushrooms poisonous? I'm thinking that would be survival.
Survival or nature?
Either.
It's nature because it's about plants. Yeah, survival's
If you're
about following track. Well, actually, okay. Survival's about foraging.
Yeah, forage is literally in the description. Yay!
Yeah. Okay.
Nope. I don't know.
Let's see. Did I have a clue?
Yeah, you have no idea if they actually picked some poisonous ones or not.
I rolled a 10 to.
You're kind of on the fence.
I take a taste of it.
This could go either way.
You immediately take a taste of it.
I take a taste of it.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, roll me a Constitution save.
Yeah. I rolled. So my very first roll was a 12.
12. Okay. So you take a little sip off of the spoon, and you like lick your lips, and you're like, that's really freaking hot. And then this like slow smile starts to spread across your face, and you're like, that's good. It's real good, man.
Oh no.
And he suspiciously starts talking like the dude.
Like, man, that's just like your opinion, man. I hate the fucking Eagles.
What did birds ever do to you?
Oh no.
They could have flown Frodo there the whole time.
So, as you're watching this unravel in front of you, Marcus, you're kind of like, you know what? I think I like these guys. I think we're gonna make a good team.
Yeah. This is and Keanu needs.
It's gonna be a challenge. And guess what? You like a challenge.
Yeah.
And with that. Oh, and we're all mixed up again. Isn't that great?
Marcus, could have been a good time to start up a new catchphrase. Basically, just a rip off RoboCop. You gotta stay out of trouble.
Okay, so getting back to what was going on in the last game. Deep in a battle with a group of imposing undead opponents, you were joined by a surprise guest, the archaeologist Denise Kreutzler, who you know had employed Marcus's missing sister Yumna to comb the Anorak Desert for relics and the like. The battle was tough, but you eventually vanquished the undead before they were able to rally more of their army from deeper within the dungeon. Denise told you all that she and Yumna had found a mysterious amulet that Gwalt had spoken about when you met him in the City of Shade, and that it is a beacon for the undead, drawing them to it. The Queen of the Undead, Cironna, had possession of it centuries ago to amass an army under her control, but it was taken from her and hidden somewhere in the Anorak Desert. You realize you had found the place where it was hidden a week ago when you found a lair devoted to Cironna within a cave system to the south. Denise and Yumna had found it before you, taken it, not realizing what it actually was. Most of you wanted to leave before the swarm descended upon you all, but Marcus was resolute in his mission to rescue his sister, who he knew was somewhere down here among these creatures, and he rushed off to find her. You all followed and came across even more of the undead, using some clever tactics to surround your opponents. You definitely managed to not only take them out quickly, but also discovered Yumna hiding from the fray nearby. Overjoyed to see her brother, yet still immensely frightened by the situation you all find yourselves in, she spoke of how she was robbed of the amulet by Cironna, the Queen of the Undead herself. She also spoke of Cironna being flanked by 2 humans who seemed to be in her employ but were somehow not undead. Yumna pointed out an entranceway in the floor that Cironna and her compatriots had escaped through that led further down into the caves. Keanu cast his Leomund's tiny hut spell over the entranceway to stop any more undead from flooding into the room, and you all entered and prepared to rest. And that's where we left off. So the light level inside the hut is dim, but you all can see the toll the successive series of battles you just participated in has taken on your group. Denise looks angry and frustrated, muttering curses to herself under her breath. Yumna looks relieved to be out of harm's way for the moment, but still frightened as she sits next to Marcus. It takes a few moments, but she finally relaxes a bit and rests her head on her brother's shoulder for comfort. She says to Marcus, she's like, I knew you'd come. I knew you would come.
What have you gotten yourself into?
Trust me, it wasn't intentional. And Denise like keeping an eye on the two of you. Like she's looking at Yumna kind of with these like, I don't know if you should be talking about it too much look on her face.
Yeah, Denise has this cold, hard stare coming back at her from Marcus.
Okay.
The STFU look. Like, go ahead and say something smart.
You say that to her?
No, it's just the look across his face.
Okay.
Like, yeah, why not?
I would say roll an insight.
There you
check
go.
on her. Intimidation?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That's an intimidating
you
look.
kind of throw a look at her,
It
seeing
is
the
a
look she's throwing at Yumna.
Yeah.
And she kind of like, you see her eyes flick to you, and she kind of goes like, okay, and she kind of crosses her arms and like leans back a little bit and looks at the floor.
I'll say your last rites.
Jesus. So Yumna kind of saw that happen, and then she kind of looks at you, and she kind of, you see her here, kind of under her breath, just kind of goes like, mm-hmm.
Older brother is not happy.
So what are the rest of you doing? I can't hear you.
Have we rusted yet?
I would say you just had stepped into the hut, so like you're in the process of doing so. It has not happened yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of like mildly flirt with Denise.
Oh God.
Like, what's your story, love? Because it's gonna be awkward for you to role play with me hitting.
Yeah, it is.
No, just call it persuasion to try to do an interrogation.
I would like everybody who is not.
You should have to roll for trying to do anything mild,
roll
personally.
For a willpower, like a Constitution check.
Okay.
Ooh, that was a close one.
Wait, so who's?
Wow.
What am I rolling?
Everybody, not you.
Wait,
So
what?
Greksha, Durdas, Lystar, Marcus, Nazriel, Ballfire. I would
What are
say
we
you
rolling
don't
for?
bother.
Ooh, Greksha has pretty dice.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
What are we rolling for?
Roll a d20, like you're doing a Constitution check.
Oh, okay.
Wait, Constitution check or save?
Oh boy.
Just a check.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, you can
Lystar
hear
got
the
an
dice
8.
too.
Man.
Constitution. Okay, here we go. Sorry. There we go.
Dice everywhere.
Durdas got an 8,
I
Lystar
love
got
it.
an 8, Keanu got a 19, Nazriel got a 19, Ballfire got a 19.
Yeah, I didn't make my own self sick.
Hooray.
D&D
Did you do it,
does not
Gretchen?
agree with me right now.
Yeah, it's being a butthead today.
I'm trying.
I'm actually going to have to go and like log on from my computer in my living room so I could share the screen with you guys when we have to go into combat again. Because it's not working on the laptop, it's crashing my laptop.
Ah,
Okay.
All in your non-gamer PCs.
Well, it works perfectly fine. It's just not working today. Custom roll. Oh, natural 1. Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay, so when Keanu says that line to Denise, anybody who got below a 10, which would be Duridas, Lyzdar, and Greksha, you all kind of get this, like, you let this, like, sound out that's kind of like, oh, here we go. Everyone else is able to, like, actually contain it and not, like, make a spectacle of it.
And those should apply
So,
negatives to
you
his
said,
persuasion roll.
what's your story, love, to her?
Yeah,
She's like,
in like a Johnny Depp Pirates of the Caribbean way.
she looks at you and she goes, where's the rum gone?
I think I do have a bottle of wine in my inventory.
Oh my gosh.
Crack.
And he breaks out 2 candles.
No, she looks at you and she goes, who's asking?
Well, I am, right? I just asked you.
Well, you guys have, none of you have really formally been introduced to her.
Okay, yeah, I got you. So, like,
The only
hi,
person she has a hint of knowing
Marcus.
is me.
Yeah, and she probably recognizes Marcus, obviously, because Yumna's probably talked about him quite a bit.
yeah, so I introduce myself.
Okay. And she looks at Yumna again, but this time it's not with that, like, shut your mouth look. It's kind of like, can I trust these people? And then she looks at Marcus, and she's kind of looking for that assurance also.
Like, she gives me a look of like, if they can.
Like, are these people okay?
Yes, these are my friends.
As he remembers the mushroom stew.
Yeah. Despite some of their interesting choices.
Because I got high.
No, it's the reassuring head nod kind of thing. Like, yes, everything's fine. You know, a little bit confused about like why she's even questioning it, because we're the people who rolled in and kept the army of undead from slaughtering her. But
well, I guess okay. Roll an insight on her.
Is she's really not very trustworthy, huh? Or very trusting. 23.
23? Okay. So you get the reason she's looking at you for reassurance is just kind of like, she knows of you.
Mhm.
She expected you to show up. She did not expect 6 other people to show up. And then like one of the first conversations they have is this guy trying to put the moves on her. So, and she's obviously stressed out. She's tired. She's hungry. And she doesn't know who to trust in this situation outside of you. So it's just kind of like, it's all happening way too fast for her, and she's just kind of like, I am not ready for this.
All right.
Our collective groans.
Yeah, and she hears that, and she kind of goes like, "Oh, so this is like an everyday thing."
All right. I'll have pity. Denise, you are speaking with Keanu. Keanu is a friend with somewhat good intentions on most days. Duridas.
Did you do that with air quotes?
Oh, no. This is Duridas. He is a warlock and quite skilled. Greksha is a master of the wild, druid, and absolutely astonishing in most cases. Nazriel is a steadfast. Yes, this is Peeps as well.
When you say his name, you see his ears perk up.
Oh,
And he kind of goes like, food?
food toss.
As soon as his ears pick up, I cast light on his collar thingy again.
Oh no.
So now it looks like there's a campfire in the middle of the hut. So everyone's like illuminated in kind of a creepy campfire stories way.
Yeah. That's happy people.
Yeah,
This is
that
Nazrael,
thrills him.
a stalwart friend, and valiant paladin. This is Valfire.
What's up?
I believe he's the jury is still out, but I think he's unkillable.
I was thinking like this is Ballfire. This
Depends on how much time you
is
got in the day.
Ballfire. This is Ballfire.
do not walk in front of him towards any enemy.
Yeah, he's
Best
a
to
wall.
stay
He's
behind
a
me.
brick wall.
He's
Best to stay
really
behind
good at it. And then here's Lystar. She is also another warlock that is, again, quite skilled at what she does, and is on a journey about mending her ways. Now, if I can only get Keanu to settle down and become a little more respectable. He's close. He's close.
Okay, hang on 1 second.
This is going to bite you in the ass.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, so when you say if I can only like she's on like a redemption arc kind of thing, and she's like if I can only get that on Keanu, you hear Lystar go. Ha! She rolled a 4 in Constitution save.
Connor,
You haven't
willpower.
seen Lystar cackle like this, like a witch, ever. Like this is probably the most animated she's been. She's like laughing, tears coming down her coming out of her eyes.
Oh,
As I pour my glass of wine, I just kind of tilt my cup at her. It's like, cheers, love.
Liquor cannot solve every problem.
You have
Lystar goes, but sometimes it does.
You have not
so-
tried hard enough.
Your little introduction to everybody, like Lystar nods to each of you as he introduces you, and you see her she was really tense, like her shoulders were kind of like up around like her earlobes, and you see her kind of like relax a little bit, and she goes, "I just hope I can get out of this situation alive. I hope I didn't cause anything." Like you can tell that she's been worried for a long time. This is like finally a release where she's like, "I hope that by doing what we did, we didn't cause any unnecessary deaths or damage anywhere."
Something's been started and it's going to have to be fixed. Thankfully, we're here to help.
Yumna kind of speaks up and she says, "We didn't do it with the intention of, like, we're stealing something. We legit thought that that necklace that we found, that amulet we found, was just something that was left behind, and like, you know, as archaeologists we found it and we're like, oh, look at this find, maybe we can sell it to a museum or something. We didn't think it was going to cause these issues." And she goes, "This has gone way bigger than I think either of us have been able to comprehend." Like, you had to send like a party to come after us because of it.
Well, there's nothing we can do about preventing it from happening. None of us can go into the past and do that. What we can do is correct the mistake. If everyone here is willing to try.
You see Denise kind of stiffen up a little bit, and she kind of goes,
Sorry, what were we talking about?
"You tuned out the moment Keanu started hitting on somebody, right?"
Sorry. Not sorry, really. But what are we talking about? I dozed off when Marcus started to get theological or whatever he was talking about.
So as Valfire says that, I fist bump him.
Bruh.
Oh, bump accepted.
Ow!
I hope that wasn't your strumming hand.
So Lysdar is still kind of in this weird mood, and she kind of goes.
And while we're all laughing, I tell Valfire, it's like, dude, I got mage hand.
Did you say you have an itch for something?
Mage hand.
Mage hand.
Oh, mage hand. Gotcha.
Okay.
It's a magic hand that disappears and does what I tell
Oh, I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. Is there a third person in here with us? What's going on?
Did he goose you or something, Bob?
Isn't that called a stranger?
No, I was making the assumption that he uses it in
other ways.
one-on-one experiences.
I got you.
It's called the stranger.
The magic.
I mean, I would say, typically speaking, Keanu only meets strangers.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Oh no.
So at the talk of Marcus saying, like, we got to deal with this. Like I said, Denise kind of like stiffens up again, and she kind of gets a little defensive, and she's just kind of like, I don't think you understand. Yumna said that Cironna herself came and stole the amulet back from her, which means that somebody that we all considered was like some kind of a legend, or like some kind of a story you tell kids about at night to make sure that they, don't misbehave and all that, is actually here. And she has this thing that can give her ultimate power. I mean, we are literally sitting above a powder keg right now.
Yeah, that's a good
Okay.
way to put it. That's a good way to put it.
What-
Yes.
Let's play this out then. Let's say we run away, and we let happen whatever happens.
Run away.
What if it reaches all the way to the Sword Coast? A blight that basically just destroys all life. And you manage to get away from it and live somewhere else. How would you sleep at night? How many children do you think die? Mothers, fathers, innocent people that had nothing to do with this.
Hey, Keanu, can I get some of that rum?
How-
I'm gonna
You
need
see
a drink
Denise
to
like
lighten
hold up
the
a finger,
mood
like,
here a
I'll
little
take
bit.
some of that action.
Yeah.
She's like, if what you're suggesting we do is real, I'm not doing this sober.
More.
But she also kind of like looks at Yumna, and this time it's not like an accusing, like kind of menacing glare. This time it's kind of like a sympathetic look. It's like something has dawned on her. Actually, Marcus, give me a not a deception, a persuasion check.
Meh.
13. What you said kind of got through to her. She's not 100% convinced yet, but you kind of said some things that made some sense, clicked.
Oh yeah, and if she has any kind of good alignment or anything like that, it probably hit a little hard.
Yeah. So you see, like I said, she throws this look at Yumna where it's kind of sympathetic, and it's kind of like realization has kind of hit her, and she goes, "We did kind of set this in motion, didn't we?" And Yumna kind of looks at Marcus real quick and looks back at her and goes, "Yeah."
I'm not saying either of you have to go toe-to-toe with her. But if there's an opportunity of helping, like she's not looking and stealing the amulet, or, closing a gate and making sure that it stays closed.
Or dropping a museum on her.
Or
Was she the Wicked Witch?
Or just earthquake the entire mountain down on top of her.
You're saying you want me to fall on her. Is that what we're talking about?
You're good at
No?
that.
Keanu, can I get some more with rum, whatever?
You know what? I'm empty. Let me go refill.
Flammable liquid that's drinkable, kind of.
Drinkable.
What's wrong with the little fire in your belly?
And then he belches.
Little puff of flame comes out.
I'm not asking either of you to go toe to toe with her. But I'm not saying that you can't help either. You'll know. You guys, you were smart enough to get this far without anyone like us. Both of you are. I'm pretty sure you're smart enough to pick your moments.
Hang on 1 second. Okay. So Denise sits there and she like takes it in and she's like, I don't know if I could live with myself knowing that we kind of like set this thing loose and not try to fix it. I don't know about Yumna, and she kind of like looks at Yumna, and Yumna is basically like Denise's got some things that can be utilized as weapons. Like she has her pickaxe, she has her shovel. Mm-hmm. But like Yumna is like just an assistant. Like the only thing she has on her is like a small little knife. And she's like, I don't know. I can't speak for Yumna. I can only speak for myself. And I think I'd feel like an asshole if I didn't at least try to set this right.
Good.
And Yumna kind of just like looks at the floor, looks at Denise, and kind of says like, I don't know what I could possibly do in this situation.
Again, you can pick your moments. It's not always about planting an axe into something's head.
What?
That was perfect.
Yep, perfect.
Are we going to do something fun?
In the morning.
Oh, back to sleep.
Sharpen the axe.
What's wrong with that anyways? You made it sound bad.
You don't do it when you're negotiating for room and board.
You and I negotiate differently.
She says, or Yumna says, I'd like to help in any way I can.
Leave it, Keanu. Leave it.
What? Not that kind of help.
Huh?
I realize that some of your positions that you like doing requires spotter, but...
Oh, so that was the intended... Okay, sorry.
Let's see.
I have, so as far as outfitting these two for like combat, I have an extra dagger, and apparently I'm carrying around studded leather armor that I don't
Holy
need
crap.
anymore.
Is that in the bag of holding?
No, it's actually in my
Oh.
backpack. I'm just carrying around 75 pounds of shit.
Now you know why he's all hunched over.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. Let me
Point
check
taken.
out what Denise's got.
I still have a big
She's
old bag
basically
of
just wearing
things.
leather light armor. And Yumna is wearing essentially just like cloth armor. Like she's just wearing like, street clothes.
Well,
You're
But Yumna
welcome
is her classification is she is a ranger.
They can wear light armor.
So I was gonna say, yeah, she's got 2 daggers, and yeah, I have her wearing studded leather, but no, that's wrong. I don't know why that's there.
Okay, well,
But yeah, she's basically wearing street clothes, which is just cloth.
so I pull the
You're
studded
welcome.
leather out of my pack, and it's like, Marcus, your sister's coming with.
Yep.
She might need better gear. So I will take that out of my pack.
You can
Okay,
use
so-
one of my weapons if you like. I have a quarterstaff and a scimitar.
I think she'd be okay with the 2. She's got 2 +1 daggers.
Okay.
Oh.
Nice. No, I want to.
I have a cerulean longsword.
I should have made her a rogue.
That's kind of what I was expecting.
I was as well.
Well, you know what? Things can change.
Ah, GM's prerogative.
If she's an arcane trickster rogue, she can pick up the spell Booming Blade.
Mmm,
That's a
that's a
cantrip.
fun one.
Yeah, I just realized. I just saw that
It's-
this week. I'm like,
it's-
why have I not used this?
If you guys, I don't know if you noticed, but I bought 3 more books.
I did.
digitally.
Yeah.
And
Booming Blade is really nice.
they add in a lot of really cool stuff.
Especially if you have Warcaster. It's like, oh, look, you're going to walk away. Well, I op attack you with Booming Blade.
Shall we assign watches and get some rest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Third watch.
Okay, so first watch, who's going to do it?
I
I'll
will.
take first. Oh well, then I'll take second.
Okay.
I'll join Keanu per norm.
I'll join Marcus for the 3rd.
Who's on first?
What's on second?
Second.
I'll join
I don't know who's on 3rd.
I love that.
I called it.
Okay, so if anybody wants to, like, if you wanted to give her that scimitar, I made her proficient in it.
Okay. Yeah, she can use it for now.
I have cerulean armor and a longsword, if that would help.
Good
Have
lord.
my hand.
I don't-
down
I don't-
armor.
I don't think I don't think we have anyone here proficient to use that.
Okay.
I think that armor would be a bit big on either of them.
I'll work around her stuff later. Okay, so first watch was Greksha,
Yeah.
and Lyzar will stay on as well. Since you're not really worried about anything getting in, I wouldn't say you have to roll anything, but for this particular watch, nothing really happens. You do start to hear noises coming from below, but it's like distant, echoey, and it's like it started off really low, and I would say over the course of the next like 3 hours, you kind of slowly hear it getting just slightly louder and louder, like almost like a crowd is being worked up. Like it's like a cheer, like a chant almost, and it's just getting louder and louder and louder. Okay, who's on the second shift? Okay, so the 2 of you, everybody. Okay, so Lyzdar and Greksha, you get a what is it? A partial rest
Okay.
for now, and then once we finish, we'll do a full rest. Okay, so now it's Valfire and Keanu, and I would say that Lyzdar and Greksha like told you about the sounds that they were hearing on their shift, and as you listen, like you just like that, you hear it keep on getting louder and louder and louder. It's not deafening or anything, but it's just like starting to get worrisome.
Well, Valfire, I have to stay in this thing to protect everybody.
What's the problem? What are we doing now?
Are we gonna send the dragon?
I mean, it's-
Lord Draco scouting?
If he were paying attention, he would have already been gone. Yeah,
What,
there's
what,
zombies.
what I miss? Oh,
zombie
hey,
noises
I'm
from
on it.
below.
I'm on it.
Oh my gosh.
Go stealthy. Yeah, that's
Oh.
not stealthy.
So this is a problem? What's the problem? Can I have a problem?
Okay, so what are you doing?
I don't know. I'm just letting
Breaking
Valfire
things
know.
with a big axe?
like there's a fervor of noise coming up from below, from that passageway that leads down to where Cironna is at with God knows however many zombies.
Oh, yeah. I was like right below, or just like we need
Down
to...
yeah, it's like it
Right, okay.
it sounds like a. I'm gonna get in trouble for this. And never mind, I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, it's
Everyone else is asleep. It's okay.
yeah. Like evangelicals on a Sunday morning,
Oh,
How
and
dare
the
you.
pastor walking with a red hat.
praise Jesus. Got it.
Who dat?
So, I have to stay inside the hut, or the hut goes away.
Right.
If you want to try to sneak around and just see what's going on, while the others are still sleeping.
Let's make that happen, shall we?
Okay, so the hut is sitting atop that hole in the ground, which is probably about
Flap.
3 feet
flap,
wide
flap.
or 3 feet around, and you can see down it from here. But the thing is, hang on one second. You do see, like, if you look straight down into the hole from the light that's coming from Peeps and whatever else light. Wasn't Marcus's like shield lit up or something from
Yeah.
beforehand?
Yeah.
From the light that's coming from inside the hut, you can see that there is a flight of stairs that is stretching on downward that goes on for so far that it disappears into the darkness. The light you're providing isn't helping to see the distance to the ground below, or even if there is any. So you can you have dark vision, right, Volfire?
Uh-huh.
So you can see about 60 feet, and it just keeps on going and just fades off into the dark. But that's just from inside the hut.
I'm failing to see the problem.
Okay, just thought I'd let you know.
Sweet. Hi ho, hi ho.
Okay, so you're heading down?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Roll me...
I cast message on him, so we can talk.
Good call. Good catch.
This thing on?
So are you trying to go stealthily?
Yes.
Okay, roll me stealth.
I wanna kiss you all over.
Oh, just kidding.
Stealth 22. Goddamn. Okay.
I
So
stealthed it.
you walk through the wall of the hut and start to descend. And even though you've got these giant talons on the the tips of your toes, they're not making that click clacking sound on the floor, on the ground, on the steps, because as you start to descend them, you start to realize that the further you go, they start to get like wet. It's like the further you go, it's like you're starting to step into a deeper and deeper puddle of some kind. And with
Johnny,
the
are
dark
you
vision,
pissing
you
down
can
the back of my
see the
leg?
light that's coming from the hut reflecting off of it as you go, and you're like, okay.
Do I need to hold my nose when I do this?
There's no real horrible smells hitting just yet, but I would say it's very disconcerting that you're like walking on these these slick steps, going down a flight of stairs that you have no idea how far it goes.
Huh. Thank God for wings.
Like I said, it's a 3-foot space.
Thank God for claws.
Okay, so as you continue on, you can start to see some light down below. So I would say you've passed the 60-foot mark. That was how far you could see from inside the hut. And
Right.
the further you go, now the steps are feeling less like wet stone and feeling more like they are turning into mud. So as you step, and you're a pretty bulky guy, your feet start to sink into the muck that are these stairs. And it starts to get harder and harder to continue to be stealthy. So I'd say roll me another stealth check at disadvantage.
Okay. Do.
Okay, so 11.
11.
Okay, so even though you're trying to be as careful and quiet as you can, it's like every time you pull your feet up off when you step, you hear that sound, and it's getting louder and it's echoing down this corridor.
It's like a movie theater in here.
And I would say as you start to see enough light that it actually shows you what the interior of the tunnel you're walking through is, you see a blast of bright blue light come firing up the stairs right at you.
Houston, we have a problem.
What is your...
Run away!
AC? What is your AC?
19.
19? Okay, hang on 1 second. I'm going to roll this under Lysdar. Okay, it misses, but it is super fast and it comes streaking right past your face. And I would say it's probably within 3 inches of like your snout, and slams into the wall and just explodes, sending like this muck and stones like pelting you. So you would take 5 damage from it.
And I can't recognize seeing where it actually came from.
No, like you can't really see the end of the tunnel. You just see the light coming from below. And then, like I said, this bright blue streak of light just comes flying right past you.
Okay. Tally ho!
You gonna keep going?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Now I'm pissed. Excuse me while I touch my rage for a second, if you don't mind. Thank you.
Right now, Valfire is not here. Valfire is down the hole. And everybody that's inside the hut... Yeah, 1 second. I keep on having to switch between these two. Okay. Everybody it's inside the hut sees this like flash come from beneath, that whoever's awake. So it's basically Keanu. You see this like flash happen from your feet, or beneath your feet, like deep into the tunnel.
Oh, shit.
Yep, that's what I stepped in.
So yeah, what do you do?
Try to find source and attack source.
Okay.
I'm
talking
going
about Keanu right now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna listen. It's like, don't go too far, dude.
I'm only going to touch him a little bit.
So, I mean, we don't want to invoke a full charge because then no one gets their long rest.
I'm only going to touch him a little bit.
Okay, so
you tried touching me first. You tried touching me first.
You descend a little bit more, and another blast comes flying at you.
And I still can't see where it's coming from.
No, it's like so far down you can't really tell. But this time you're prepared.
I'm trying to persuade him.
The light coming from beneath, and you see it start heading up towards you. And let's see here. Does a 14 obviously won't hit. Okay. Only this time, when you dodge, it continues up the tunnel. And Keanu, sitting there looking down into it, you see this light come racing up the tunnel, and it collides with the bottom of
The
hut.
Oh, no.
And the hut disappears.
So
Keanu go down to hole.
That's greater than a level 3?
Yes, that is a level 5 Dispel Magic.
Oh. Man.
Oof.
So it collides, you see like this blue energy kind of spread out from the impact, like there's an initial explosion, and then it spreads out over the entirety of the hut, illuminating everything inside. So even the people who are asleep, it's so bright that it's like sunlight.
Oh, what the hell?
And once it converges at the top of the hut, you just see like it just vanish.
Level 5 spell. Maybe we should go do some side quests and level up some more guys.
I am going to begin the ritual to start casting another hut.
Oh my gosh. Off to
Make
the
them
side.
And
Yeah.
and I'm going
That's
to
a good
yell
idea.
at Valfire. It's like, you need to get the fuck back here right now. And I rolled my persuasion.
Make
I
them
don't know if
cast
it
all
came
their
through,
5th
but I rolled
level.
a 29 on persuasion to persuade Valfire to come back.
29. Holy shit.
You rolled the 20.
Oh my god.
Here's my question:
Valfire,
Am I outside of the 120 feet because I've been hustling down those stairs?
I would say you're probably just slightly inside the 120.
Damn it! God, fine. Never let me have any fun. Fuck.
Roll against it.
Yeah, if you want, you can
What do I
roll
do?
a willpower save.
Oh my god.
Try to hit that natty 20.
Then nat 20, yeah. He probably, that's the only way he's going to do it is if he hits a nat 20.
It's a 5% chance.
Willpower. The thing I can't
Inter-party-
find,
Oh, sorry, not
ironically enough.
willpower, Constitution. Or actually, wisdom.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do a wisdom save. I keep on thinking, like, wasn't it the Buffy game that had the willpower?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think
Yes.
so. Oh,
Damn
you
it.
definitely do not save.
Yeah. I was not expecting much on that
So
one.
basically,
when
you
it comes
got
to
this
wisdom.
booming noise or a voice of Keanu in your head going like, "Dude, get back here!"
God damn it! You never let me have any fun, bro. All right, I haul ass back up there.
So, Valfire, you're running back up the tunnel.
Yeah, Dad told me to come home.
Okay, so at first it's kind of hard to do so because, like I said, the steps are kind of turning into mud. But when you get to you eventually get to the top, and it's easier and easier and easier. When you get back into the tunnel here, not the tunnel, but the cave here, did you say you set up another hut?
I'm going to start it. It takes some time.
Okay,
Do it
so
as a ritual.
when you get up to the top, you notice that your feet are covered in blood.
Yeah, I kind of saw
Like
that one
thick, viscous, sticky, like half dried blood. You were stepping on dried blood, or like steps of blood.
Sleep group.
Meat group. Yeah. Nice of
Power wash guy.
Hey, who feels like being the Jesus? And hey, Marcus, can you wash my feet?
Preston.
No, it's not a thing. Yeah.
Like snoring now.
Okay, so who Marcus cast prestidigitation?
I
Or Durdas? Okay. Okay, so yeah, the blood that's caked on your claws dissipates. Just as another blast comes flying up through the hole.
All right.
So
Maybe
Christian,
we
can
move the tent.
it would be, yeah, I'll remove the tent real quick.
No, I said maybe we move the tent.
Yeah.
Hey, Keanu, I'll start dragging people by their ankles.
And I don't know, Grisha, if you have mold earth, if it's something you can do without casting a spell, or is that a cantrip? Is it a cantrip or is it a spell?
To move the earth for a short while, for an hour, it's a cantrip, but it's a 4th level spell to do anything permanent.
I think temporary would be fine. An hour of not getting shot by dispel magic would be good.
We could make it permanent because I can always reopen it. I like to break things, and I have a pretty high athletic score with advantage.
I don't want her to waste the level 4 spell slot.
We could all then go back to sleep again for another 8 hours.
Is that what you're doing?
You following my where I'm going here?
I don't know if we're going to get 8 hours of sleep at this point. That's why.
We'll be in the invisible tent, so it definitely helps. And if there's a solid ground covering said hole, you know.
I can't rest if I have to keep casting every hour, though.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, so you can't make it permanent.
Correct.
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, seal it up for now. We fall back, re-put the tent up somewhere else.
Yeah. And I promise I'll be better. For now.
Leave the anthill alone.
I feel like I was the enabler in that.
You were.
You? No.
Ever.
There
We're gonna
was-
wake everybody up, and they're gonna be like, "What were you two monkeys? No more on the same ship."
Yeah,
There-
exactly. That's
there was-
exactly
Yumna
what's
kind of
going to
looks at
happen.
Marcus and says, like, your friends are kind of dumb.
Brave is the nice word. Use the nice word.
What'd you call me?
Brave.
Brave.
Courageous.
Poke, poke, poke.
It's like,
Poke, 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 poke.
I don't want to explain to the gods in the afterlife that we didn't save the world because someone couldn't sit still for 4 hours.
Which
Might be an
one of us
idiot.
are you? Which one of us are you referring to?
Yes.
Yes.
A classic
Eve.
AD&D HD.
Evil will win because good is dumb.
Yeah, that's where we're going. We're gonna fulfill Dark Helmet's prophecy.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Might be an idiot, but I'm not stupid.
That's what Noy names his other member of the band, so to speak. Dark Helmet.
Bill S. Preston Esquire, but sure.
Whoa.
Seriously, I was really hoping to die at some point and then have to go through the afterlife as a side campaign to get resurrected.
I can't resurrect you yet.
I'm
I
not
can
saying that.
reincarnate you. You want to be a bug?
Well, I think
A bug.
well, I was playing with that. I think when I get third level spells, I get Revivify. So if I Revivify you within the 1 minute of you dying, I can res you that way to 1 hit point.
Okay, so yeah, this blast comes barreling up through the stairwell again. I would say that Volfire was still kind of standing near it. So let's see how that goes. I rolled a natural 20. Ooh. So
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to
let's
go.
see here.
Valfire turns into a pale kid.
So just so I understand, they've been shooting dispel magics.
The first few that shot up were dispel magic. Well, that's why that only.
So when you
Caused
see
minor
something
damage
like
when it
me
exploded in
coming
your
down the
face.
stairs, dispel magic would be your first thought.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Remove
Okay.
all of your buffs.
If it had hit you, it wouldn't have caused any damage, but because it exploded on the wall.
And that combined. You were saying? Please continue.
$12 plus 15. So you take 27 damage.
Mother, not mother.
So it's basically like Volfire comes bounding up the stairwell, and when he gets to the top, he looks down, sees that his feet are covered in blood, and as he watches the blood dissipate off of them after prestidigitation had been cast, he gets struck in the back by another blast, and which kind of throws him. Hang on a second, wrong cursor. So it kind of throws him between Greksha and Duridas. Okay, so what are you all doing?
Probably moving
Keanu's, yeah, you're muted.
out of the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna
gonna take
Fall back.
cover. Is that
Thanks for convincing me to come back.
I would say, Greksha, if you can, with the cantrip, seal that hole.
Yeah.
I know it's only for an hour, and then I'll set the. I'm going to move to the east on this map that we're looking at, and put the hut up in the hallway.
I was gonna say,
Okay,
wasn't
so to
there
the
like
east?
a little island surrounded by fire just south of us and east
So
of
you're
us?
talking over here?
I want to, I want to clog it up, right? So that there's no, and I'm going to call everyone to me. I'm assuming everyone's awake at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So come over here. We'll hut up here.
I think he was talking south on the map, across the bridge.
Oh,
I was mentioning that there is, if I recall, there is a spot south and across the bridge to the east that's kind of its own little island surrounded by lava. But I guess where you're at, Keanu, it's also higher up, so maybe that is the better place to go, so we can actually see down.
It's if they do, when they eventually do decide to come through the hole, when Greksha's cantrip expires in an hour,
Have a higher
We'll
ground.
yeah,
Okay.
they can only come at us from one direction, right? Unless they come all the way around the long way, which at least the hut will be impervious to physical attacks, and we can just poke right through it, right? So,
Right.
sound good to everybody? Or do you want to
Works
go
for me.
do this?
Yeah, we're not. I don't think we're going to be jumping down the hole anytime soon.
Okay, so where are you talking about moving? You're muted.
Upstairs to the right.
Yeah, I think where you put me, is everyone agreeable to setting up
Yep.
camp at that position?
Yeah,
You're-
that's fine.
Okay, so how big is the hut again?
10-foot radius,
10 foot, okay.
20 across.
20 down. Yeah. Sleeps 9.
20 feet. Okay, and everybody's moving in?
Yep.
Worst Airbnb stay so far.
And it's amber. Amber is the color of the Whoa.
Something
Okay.
311.
And Greksha has cast Mold Earth over the hole. Okay. So you see like all of the gravel and everything around the stairwell just start to like crumple and merge and eventually just turns into a solid sheet of granite that covers up the entranceway.
Oh no, it was blocking the hole.
Oh, it's blocking the hole?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Okay, I thought you were
Yeah.
talking about the hallway here.
Oh, no. That covers up the hole
Okay.
in the floor. Okay, so are we returning to rest schedules?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So
You're
Keanu and Valfire were on the watch when everything started to go tits up. So do you want to continue being on that rest schedule?
I don't know what that means.
Yes.
Like, do you want to continue on your shift, or do you want to take a rest?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
We
So
created the chaos.
as everybody else kind of uncomfortably goes back to sleep, kind of worried about what's going on down below, you can hear periodically this loud thump against the covering that Greksha had made over the entranceway.
Do you hear a thumping?
If it's a thumping, don't come a knocking. That doesn't rhyme.
So it's like
Oh.
every like 30 seconds you hear like a loud thump, and you can actually kind of feel it in the ground too, like a little shake and shimmy.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.
But it doesn't seem to be able to break through whatever it is, and I would say it lasts for the rest of your shift until like. So, Greg, you're gonna have to cast this every hour.
My icky thumb.
I think I was just casting it the once since we're in the hut and thus
Yeah.
unseeable now.
I'm sorry, what was that? You kind of broke up.
I was only casting it once.
Oh, okay. Okay, so after the first hour, you just see like the covering that Greg had made just start to like slowly crumble away.
Hey, Keanu, could I maybe get some healing here, sir?
Well, I mean, if you take your long rest, you'll get the whole deal.
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
see
so
that being the case. But
when
okay,
the
go
shift is
ahead.
over, the two of you would have taken a short rest. Okay, so
Even
who's
with my elf trance,
elf trance?
Oh yeah.
I get a
Oh,
long
it's
rest
4
of 4
hours.
hours.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, and then who's on the third shift?
Team healer.
Okay, actually, before we do that, I will. Now that I realize what Velfire was asking, I'm going to hit him with a Cure Wounds before I take the full long rest, and then it comes back. And here it is. I'll just hit you with that one. 31.
That definitely helps.
It was third shift.
Hey.
Anyone else or no?
Naz
good.
was cool.
Naz is joining Marcus.
Okay, Naz and Marcus. Okay, so it only the mold earth only lasted for an hour, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so eventually it crumbled away right toward the end of Keanu and Volfire's shift.
I'm going to stay awake because I caused that havoc. So,
Okay,
and
and
since I got all but 1 point back from his cure wounds, I'm okay with that.
occasionally you see another blast come shooting up through the hole. Now that you're not there anymore, it's just impacting on the ceiling and causing like a small explosion, and like a little rain of rocks and debris and dust falls down. But now you can really hear that sound of like that cheering sound that was coming through the hole before.
You said cheering, as in like
It sounded
EA
like
sports.
it's like somebody's being. It's like a crowd is being riled up below you.
Oh, okay.
Soccer hooligans. Undead soccer hooligans. Oh, man. Alright, so at this point, there's at least, it looks like everyone else is asleep. Like, Yumna and company, like everyone looks asleep. Okay,
Yeah.
well, I was just doing a cursory check before I start talking to Marcus.
Looks like Peep's having a nightmare. You see like him twitching and stuff.
Sorry about that, guys.
Every once in a while you hear like.
I try to lightly scratch his head. I'll calm him down, but worth a try. Okay.
Eventually, it looks like he calms down.
Okay. Well, in low voices, to try to be respectful of people sleeping. No tromping down stairs.
Yeah, you guys aren't any fun either.
So Marcus.
Hmm?
So I heard you. So while I support the talk you gave to Yumna and Co. After we go down there, would you like me to focus and keep an eye on them, or to help position myself to guard them, or focus on throwing myself at whatever doom awaits us? I just, I don't think we're doomed.
I'm hoping we're not. But we're here, and we're the ones that know about it. Yeah.
Even if the rest of the world won't know, we can stop this here.
Okay.
I'm thinking. We have to do this. We have to do this in a way where it's just possible. I mean, there's.
Can't you like drop a holy smite in the hole and then we'll cover it up again or something?
Yeah.
If only it were that easy.
Drop the holy hand grenade.
Can we get that? If only.
While I do want my sister to be safe and everything, I can't ask you to like only concentrate on that. We're going to have to keep others safe too. We have to keep. I mean, Valfire can handle his own. Let's be honest.
Usually.
Yeah. Lysdar needs protection. Durados needs protection. Keanu is actually slippery enough to maybe handle himself.
Don't worry about him. He's fine.
Greksha,
He's talking in his sleep.
Greksha's wise enough to know when to not be where she's not needed. This is literally everything's going to be play by ear, I believe. And to be honest, you've probably got the best weapon for this.
Me? Oh, no.
Yeah,
Well,
the
he's talking
glowy sword.
I will not turn it on and wake everyone up. Just, no worries there. Oh, you mean this one?
I'll look after your sister.
Wakes up. Pineapples.
What do you mean Keanu wakes up? No. Whole person harm, inflict wounds. No. So I don't know. Yeah, no. This is the little cry baby.
No, suddenly cat.
This one,
No.
a little tabby.
Poorly dead. Can I play Peeps?
I mean, cat software, dog hardware. So I don't know. I don't know what downstairs is going to look like, Nazriel.
Blood,
And as you say that, another blast comes shooting out of a hole and impacts the ceiling.
But I know that it's dangerous.
Gosh, I hope they're out of spell slots.
It's a bloody good time down there. You see what I did there?
Where's Egg Shen when you need him?
See what I did there?
With his 6-demon bag.
Yeah, and the potion. Yeah, this is nothing that anyone has been prepared for at all. Ooh.
Just showing who's conversing right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not anything that we've ever prepared for.
Yeah, so, alright, even though Denise will be in the very rear getting down there.
Oh, yeah, they're going to be in the rear.
I'll aisle, and no doubt Valfire will draw attention.
That's in the rear.
How do you not? I have to wake up for that.
No.
Keanu just has a special passive detect innuendo opportunity.
Just,
That's what she
it's okay, Keanu. Just bump back to sleep.
Like a head bump.
Yeah, it says an instinctual, that's what she said.
God.
It's a cantrip form.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
This team.
I may have to create that in the homebrew and just.
Oh no.
Why?
Lewd comment, cantrip.
I'll say Lysdar, on the other hand, kind of like half opens her eyes and she says, "No matter what happens, I will always enjoy the sight of seeing Valfire come running out of that cave and take a blast right in the back like a bitch."
Why are you running? Why are you running?
It was a flesh wound.
And then she goes back to sleep.
All right.
Pissed in her Cheerios.
Time to start
About
cooking
that.
breakfast.
Little sadist.
Okay, so you start working on making what could possibly be your last meal.
Dun, dun, dun.
And everybody kind of wakes up from kind of that unsteady sleep because of the smells. And y'all, I would say, no one's really talking. They're just stuffing their faces, thinking about what could possibly happen. So now everybody gets a long rest.
Yay!
Yay. All right. Long rest from last time was official.
Come on.
And just as you tear off the last bit of that jerky, another blast comes shooting out of the hole and impacts the ceiling.
Right. These damn neighborhood kids, firecrackers.
How many of those damn things do they have?
It's not the 4th
and
of
you
July,
can
goddammit!
definitely notice that since everybody has woken up, that whoever was on the first two shifts, that noise that was coming from beneath has gotten so much louder than it was when you were awake originally.
Could we just... we don't have a silent spell, do we? We could just
I do.
make it quiet.
Mute.
All right. So,
Let's see.
like, this
Go
is
down
the
the stairs.
conversation of, like, the Emperor is a llama and then John Goodman going over the waterfall, right? This is, like, we gotta go down there.
Did you
Dragon
just
Rock at the
reference
bottom?
Emperor's
Yeah.
New Groove?
Yes, you did.
Yeah. It's like, bring it on.
That's a movie about cheerleaders.
I'm ashamed
Bring it on.
It's been Barat.
Bring on the
Okay.
Emperor's New Groove.
So,
Part of
breakfast
me,
is over. Marcus tidies up. What is the plan?
Bellfire, what did that tunnel look like? Like, how big, how wide was it?
Uh,
How many?
about the size of me.
So, like, one by one? Like, it would have to come through one at a time?
Yeah, and it's sticky. And not in a Keanu kind of way. It's bloody.
Thank you. So maybe we wait at the opposite end of the choke point instead of trying to go down there?
The whole thing's a choke point, kind of.
Well,
So
I know. So they'll have to come through one, maybe two at a time because there's zombies and they're.
I say
I don't think
if
they're
we
coming.
if we didify ourselves and just slide right down there, I think we should be a safe bet to get there quickly and slickly. If you follow my drift.
I do, and only because I'm averse to dying. I don't know if I want to do that. Let's
I
see.
mean, I'm happy to go down there and say, "Can I pet that dog?"
Okay. Oh, yeah. I am going to make sure I
Anybody
use
have
my
a?
fine steed. I need to make sure my extra help is present. So
I'm not
The
sure
rhinoceros
you're going to
down.
get your fine steed down that fine hole, sir.
what?
As much as you like to push and force
Large-
things.
What large? I mean, give me a dire wolf.
Square.
You could ride an alligator.
I don't have to ride it. It just needs to walk with us down the stairs. Dire wolf.
Alligator would be a nice thing to just.
Like alligator.
There was a 14-foot one on center next to my building. And we're like, oh, there's like no one leave the south side of the building.
Just sitting there waiting for some idiot to come out the door.
It was a fucking dinosaur, dude. It was like, holy shit, it's huge.
Zigzags. Run away, zigzag.
Bigger than your car. Yeah, that's a big boy.
We should probably go in between like the laser or the magic
It's-
blast, right?
Well, what I can tell you is that everyone's going to take one to the face, basically. So just expect that it's going to come a little bit more frequently than.
Yeah, at the start, when Valfire was going down the staircase, it was like every 30 seconds there was one coming up. But as you guys were resting, it was like at lesser and lesser intervals, and then eventually it was like once an hour.
No.
Well, part of me just wants to sit there with our, badass Eldritch Blast gunslingers, put them both at the thing, and just start throwing Eldritch Blasts down. I'll throw fire bolts down. We have
So I just start blasting.
And then it
unlimited
collapses
shooting.
underneath us, right? That's the plan.
And we just keep shooting down as we walk, or we stay there and just wait until they start coming up, and we're just like, we'll thin the herd, right? It's like kiting.
Well, right, and we would be thinning our own herd as well. Like,
I
at
wish
some point, it's gonna collapse,
No,
and
I
then
mean
we
we're
all go
shooting-
down the hole.
We shoot down the hole, the hole that they're shooting up there. We just start throwing shit down there that explodes when it blows up and down, and then they'll eventually come up, and we just keep shooting, and it's literally cannon fodder, right?
Our sorcerer engineer over here has made a suggestion. Does anyone else want to follow with said suggestion?
I don't.
Because it
think
kind of
it's a
sounds
great
like we're going to
shot.
start shooting gasoline cans at this point in time. So
If we could only summon lava and just pour it down the hole until we felt satisfied.
What's the sound again?
It sounds like
shooting.
basically what you would hear like at a football game. It's like cheering and like just screaming. It's like there's like it's like I said, it's like somebody. It's like a crowd being like
Riled up.
riled up. They're just like getting excited and screaming and hooting and hollering.
So this is an important question for one of my spells. That means that they can laugh, correct?
Oh.
Technically,
Okay.
I'm gonna start making bone jokes.
Tasha's hideous laughter it only works on things that can laugh. So if they can scream and yell, then they can laugh.
I have one cast of that.
I'm not gonna
Wait, no, I have two.
waste it until the undead troll comes up. But
So Lysdar's like, we have two people with shields, right?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
3 actually.
Who's the third?
Yo.
Valfire.
With a shield. That is a shield.
That's why I have the 19.
Maybe have the shielded people go first so they can block. This is what Lysdar's saying.
Okay. And then you guys shoot over our shoulders, and we just armor
I don't
tank.
see.
Phalanx in.
I don't know that we have that much space, and it is a little uneven footing. Have you ever walked through peanut butter outside of Keanu?
I was gonna say yes.
Oh Lord.
Strangely enough, I have.
It's the jelly you gotta look at.
Always the hex
That
blood
shit's
you got to look out
So
for.
that's a gelatinous cube.
Yeah, and Keanu's done some things that have scared gelatinous cubes before. gives you any.
I'm all-
Can we get a half gelatinous cube character?
Gelatinous cube. Oh yeah.
All right.
It's basically the Kool-Aid Man, yeah.
Keanu would be the only person spit out by the gelatinous cube going, ah!
So many diseases!
I don't know where you've been.
I don't know where you've been.
Pretty sure slime girls are popular in some corner of the internet.
Gross.
Yeah, that's why you're supposed to stay out of the corners of the internet. I thought
Those
the
are
internet
bad.
was a round circle situation.
The safe
We lost
place.
Greksha.
No.
I saw that she like froze up at one point.
Go feed the hamster.
Okay, so what is the plan?
I like that plan. I could go with
Shields
that.
first. the rest of
Shields
us
with Eldritch Blasts right behind.
like SWAT style.
Yeah.
Kind of,
You
yeah.
got the riot shield.
Yeah, I wish I had a
should
power shield, but no.
Probably
I don't
be
have a
the
power shield.
3 shields as you go down, split. Next shield
was-
comes up.
I was thinking that, but I also don't want to put Marcus in front.
Spartans.
I didn't say Marcus in front. I was referring
Pepper
to
spears
maybe
over the
Naz and
circle?
I going down first, and then Marcus
When
following.
they rack up.
Oh. Oh, so we have 4 shields. I don't know why. I just thought Naz was running a 2-handed longsword.
Nope.
No, I even took the shield feats last level. So
That's okay. So Naz and Valfire up front. If it's 2, if it goes 3 wide, I'll fill in the 3rd. Marcus, you're in
Hey, the
back.
shuttle launched.
Yeah.
Sure as hell what it sounds like.
oh,
I can't believe SpaceX got theirs off on Friday. It was so overcast, the weather was so shitty, and they just punched it right through. I'm like, oh shit. Okay, good luck.
We don't have time to waste on this. Let's go.
Yeah. I don't have any money to afford this shit.
Okay, so are we doing this?
Yep.
it's,
Yep.
if
You're-
if a large critter like a dire wolf could fit in that stairwell, I'll summon my steed now. Otherwise, I'll wait.
It's
till
about
we're
3
down
feet
there.
apart. It's 3 feet wide.
Ooh.
Oh, so it's 1 by 1. Like that's
Yeah.
single file.
Yeah, that's my thought.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yikes.
Yarb.
Alright. Do that closer now.
All right, I start walking down the stairs. I'm tired of waiting. Let's go.
Okay.
Single file. Val, Naz, me. First 3.
Okay.
Okay.
So let me bring up the other page.
For next. Eldritch Blasts.
Yeah, I guess if I'm second, if I'm behind Velfire, then at least my aura can protect him and 2 people behind me for saving throw purposes.
Okay, so let me write this down. So Val, Naz, then Keanu,
Then me.
then Duridas, then Lysdar, and then who? I would say that Yumna would probably be last. Denise would probably be right in front of her.
Who's left?
Greksha,
Peeps.
Marcus. Yeah, his Peeps. That's the thing. So Greksha, is Peeps. Do you want Peeps to go?
I think she's freezing.
Oh.
Frozen?
There's light. Okay, wait, I see blinking.
Yeah, if she's been speaking, I can't hear her.
Neither can I.
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
That is some lag.
Okay, so we've got Valfire, Nazriel, Keanu, Duridas, Lyzdar. Who's going after Lyzdar?
I will.
Reksha. And then, like, there's the thing. So, is Pete? Do you want Peeps to go with?
Yeah.
Okay, so Peeps will go after you,
And I'm
followed
realizing
by Marcus.
Yep.
everyone save a little bit of movement as we move down this slowly, so that when Grexia says duck, we have enough movement to lay down, so that she
Quack.
can just cast lightning.
Oh my gosh.
I thought you were saying she's going to turn into a duck and go flying past us, but okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
lineup is Valfire, Nazriel, Keanu, Duridas, Lyzdar, Grexia, Peeps, Marcus, Denise, Yumna. Okay. So you all make your way towards the hole, and you all start to descend. And just like
Yes.
with Valfire, at first the steps are pretty solid, and then the further you go down, they start to get a little wet. And then when you're about 120 feet down, that's where your feet start to like sink into them with every step, and it gets harder and harder to walk.
Okay.
I cast message all the way across the board.
Okay.
I'll like press the digitation in front. I brush off the stairs as I go.
Okay. So eventually it gets easier and easier to walk as you go, but you can still hear the squishing, but it's almost like it doesn't really have any effect. And just as you hit the 300-foot mark, you start to see this light come out from beneath, almost like a flickering torchlight, but it's like a real, like normally like torchlight is yellowish orange. This is like this really deep red color, and it's very unsettling, and it looks very unnatural.
And it's torchlight.
And it's flickering like torchlight, but it's red.
Flicker. Okay. Before we go any further, I'm going to go ahead and say that I am stealthing along, even though
Okay, roll me
there's a
stealth.
whole party of us.
Anyone who wants to go stealth, go ahead and roll it now.
Yeah. Okay, 11.
That would. I guess I could try just to be disappointed.
I don't like those dice.
So Keanu was 11, Valfire 16, Duridas 14. And look at that, it's not showing up on the screen. Thanks, D&D
Stop
Beyond. You're the
yelling at
best.
us.
Oh, I had one good roll and bad roll. Thanks. Disadvantage.
4.
I had an 18 and a and a 3 on my d20s. Disadvantage for the win.
Okay. Anyone else rolling stealth or no?
Why bother?
Okay.
Yeah.
We have to see what happened to Nazriel, who
I rolled
basically
14.
stumbles over his frickin' feet.
Failing stealth roll is inevitable.
I would say the only person who's technically going stealthily in this shit is Valfire.
Well, I mean, zombies
Been there,
don't have
done
a percentage of perception, right? So maybe
No,
they
they don't really have ears.
Okay.
What?
Heads up. We have. Let's see. Naz, you get 15 temporary hit points. Let's see. Valfire, you are also getting 15 temporary hit points. And Keanu is getting 15 temporary hit points. I cast Aid at 4th level.
Nice.
I'll take it.
Well, you're going to make extra good use of those hit points because you have so much damage reduction.
Cast.
Yeah, bonus. Let's bring on the rage.
Cast guidance on Velfire.
Okay, so
What
you all
else?
kind
What
of
else?
creep
I'm sorry,
down
what
the
I missed?
stairs,
Guidance on Velfire.
and eventually you get to the bottom. And as you do, you are ankle deep in liquid.
On
And
that
in
note,
this
can I
red
get like 2 minutes?
torchlight,
I don't know
it
about
looks like you are standing in a lake of blood. And before you is this.
Whatever's
Okay.
going on with this map is a bunch of bullshit.
So you walk out of the stairwell, and you realize you are standing ankle deep in what looks like blood. And you see this horrific sight beneath you. It's almost like someone has taken the innards of animals and humans and whatever kind of creature they can get their hands on, and it's kind of erected this organic-looking bridge system across the blood.
Corrected.
With these like desiccated organs, and there are like these writhing tentacles coming out of the water, or the blood at the center point, and standing ankle deep in this blood, surrounding you from everywhere you could possibly see. There's just zombie after zombie after zombie, different types, different sizes. It's like almost incomprehensible. There's even like in the far distance these gigantic undead gelatinous cubes.
Undead gelatinous cubes.
I don't.
And
I
it's a
don't think
legit thing I found on D&D Beyond.
They're gray instead of green. That's obvious.
But there are so many undead moping around down here that it is, like I said, almost mind-boggling. So I ended up deleting a bunch. They're still there. Like I said, use your imagination. But yes, you step out of the stairwell into basically ankle-deep blood. Like I said, everything looks like it's made out of organs that have been stretched, dried, cured, turned into living statues, a bridge, and there are zombies absolutely everywhere you look. Like I said, of every size, shape, type. Some are in more decay than others. There are animals. It's mind-boggling. And standing in front of you is somebody you all recognize named Gwelt.
Fucker!
Yeah, you want to just throw a fireball?
Surprise fireball!
What? And he stands there, just has his arms kind of crossed, and you can see that the arm that is facing up, the hand that is facing up in his arms, is holding this wand that looks like it's made out of ivory and is studded with these glowing red luminescent jewels, which kind of match that patch that he has, that piece of glass that was covering one of his eyes. And he just kind of stands there. He has this weird smirk on his face, and he takes like a step forward, and all of that noise that you had been hearing, the din from all the zombies that are kind of like been riling themselves up to attack, all of a sudden it gets real quiet. And Gwelt stands there just like looking over you all, standing there, and he goes, I was wondering when you'd arrive.
Hello, Gwelt.
If that is your name.
Gwelt.
Through message, I ask everyone, should I just hit him with a fireball?
I'm not opposed.
Yeah. I cast guidance on Keanu.
So he kind of like looks at you and he sees Keanu kind of preparing something, and he like tilts his wand and he goes,
What's this? What's
He has dispel magic in a wand.
So he kind of parts his arms and he holds his arms up kind of like this, and he's like, welcome to the abattoir. Would you care to meet my mistress?
Welcome to hell, motherfucker.
I try to disappear amongst the crowd. of us, and I will throw a fireball at him using subtle spell. I'll burn a sorcery point.
Oh my god!
So there's no
Jesus.
somatic. There's no. It's just like boom. Spell happens.
Ouch. We are
Dex save 15 or full 8d6 damage.
Okay, hang on one second. Let me
really
I'll try to
trying
zoom
that.
in. If it'll let me. Every time I go into like the full screen mode, that's when it freezes up.
Yeah, we've got a lot of.
It's like no button presses seem to work.
And as I flick the bead of the necklace, let me knock that off. I whisper through message to Bellfire, smash.
So this is who is standing in front of you. I forgot I had a picture of him.
Oh yeah, I remember the fucker.
Yeah, a guy with all the traps at his house, and
In case he tries to cast anything, I'll counterspell him.
My god!
Actually, can I do that? I have a new spell with the new books called Zip It that makes his mouth disappear.
Yes!
Oh my god.
Well, you might be silent.
Okay, so let's do one thing at a time.
Okay.
Okay.
She's Scarlet
Okay, so
Witch.
Keanu was casting Fireball.
Using
We're doing a surprise round. I am going to gloat. We are going to shoot
innate
you.
sorcery is and a sorcery point. So yeah. So there was no inclination that this was coming because it's a subtle spell.
Okay, hang on one second.
And I use one of my innate sorceries to activate my thing. So it's DC 16 Dex save.
A dex save?
Dex
Okay.
save, or he takes the full 8d6 damage. And anyone else within, what is it, 30
Like
feet?
30, yeah.
Instead of flick, can I use catapult? I'll spend a spell slot for this and catapult it at him so it hits him for an additional.
Oh my god!
You rolled an 8 and then a 4. So if you're going to let me
Let's see if
retcon
that
that
does
to
anything.
using this as a catapult, that is 8d6 plus 3d8 damage. If he failed the save, then he takes 3d8 impact damage. 18 from the impact of the bead, and now damage for the fireball is yes, I know it's a lot of damage, little girl. I'm trying to tell him that. Oh, that's a shitty roll. 26, 18 plus 26 damage to him. 26 goes to everything within 30 feet.
Okay, and does he get thrown or?
No, it just looks like Ace Ventura after a bad fart.
Okay, so you see him kind of cross his arms in front of his body, but he still takes the damage. But it doesn't seem to do much to his outward appearance. It's like you see his like whole clothes, like his whole robe, just kind of like shift to the back, like a harsh wind just hit him. But he just kind of like has his arms crossed over his face, and then he just kind of puts them down slowly. He's like, "I'm waiting for an answer."
Sorry, what did you ask?
Do you want to meet my mistress?
I believe as part of my bonus action when I enter the raid,
Oh,
I can move up to half my speed.
We're
So
showing no respect to the big bad villain that wants to monologue.
I want to have this dramatic reveal, and you guys keep trying to punch me.
failing this
No
is a
respect for
problem.
showmanship.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
I mean, I thought that was
Yeah,
pretty.
kind of.
I did
That's-
44 points of damage on my first stealthy whack. But a plot hammer stopping me from
How far am I away?
We haven't
I mean,
rolled initiative yet, so it's all reactions, right?
As he's standing there, he takes a step back
He's realizing how bloodthirsty
and
we
he
are.
disappears.
Yeah.
Was
Is that a spell?
Yeah, that's his dimension door.
Okay, so when he tries to cast it, I will cast Zip It.
I have to check if it has verbal components.
Yeah, there is no verbal component here.
Ah.
Yeah, he's not. He's not.
Zip It is cool. It's not that.
Yeah, he's not. He's not that type of a magic user. All right, so I'll end the stream here. Sorry, got everybody worked up for a fight, and not going to happen today.
I did 44 points of damage in that first throw. So I just want to say.
All right, so we'll continue this hopefully next time. Thanks for sticking through this bullshit. Keep an eye on the socials for when we'll stream next. So have a good night, everybody.